welcome to Manifest Wisely. This is going to be a live collective energy check in for this upcoming full moon through the weekend. Sorry, I realize my jacket has all sorts of dog hair on it from my dog going by it. She's my little fur ball, that's for sure. Well, she's not a little fur ball, she's a big fur ball. But if you've ever seen her walk past the camera, she's a large dog. So, but that doesn't stop her from jumping up on my lap sometimes. She likes to, how those big dogs do. They like to think they're lap dogs sometimes. So I was getting some downloads earlier with this full moon. Specifically, it's coming whether you like it or not, whether you want it or not. But this can be like good stuff, like not just bad stuff. Like, things are going to happen whether you want them to or not. Like, you can't stop, say, the wheel of destiny from turning, okay? So that was part of the message today. There was something else, and I can't remember it right now. Maybe it'll come out when I'm doing the reading. So I'm just going to do a past, present, future for you guys. Keep it simple today. If you've ever heard that song, Simple by Fish, it's a very good tune. Check it out. That can be one of the channeled songs for today. Okay, what do we have for this collective, please? Yes, here we go. Oh, of course, the tower. Le tower, right? Is that everybody's favorite card to get? Of course not. But like I said, what did I say earlier? It's going to be happening whether you want it to or not. Maybe for somebody that's a job change. Maybe that could be a change in, who you're married to or, in a relationship with. But it's going to be something that's significant, and it's just the the limerence around the situation is falling apart so that it's just no longer makes sense. Okay. So, even with like a new job, sometimes we're like, oh yeah, it's going to be so awesome. And then like 2 weeks later, you're like, oh my God, this is terrible. And so maybe it's just one of those things where it's just not meant for you. Okay. And that's okay. Not everything is meant for us. Some of these things are, meant to teach us what is and is not for us. The Page of Wands. Interesting. So this is that playfulness. I've been getting this playfulness message the last couple days as well. And here we have the Page of Wands, this messenger, a very flirtatious one as well. So keep your heart open as you move throughout your day, and just keep an open mind, I think, is what this page is trying to say here. Because like I said, like not every tower is a bad tower. Like some of these things are, meant for your protection, okay? It's like, oh, it's closed. Oh, darn. Oh, well then like 5 minutes later, like the building collapses or something. Like, I mean, there's a reason sometimes. 5 of Swords, okay? So right now you could be thinking, how you're going to figure this out kind of thing. And so when the page is saying here to keep an open mind, as you move forward, they don't want you to be too heavy in this 5 of Swords energy of thinking about all the which ways and all the possibilities and all the if I had gone back and did this and took this path instead, maybe this, because the thing is that didn't actually happen. What happened, right? So they're just saying here, don't overanalyze these situations and take away from your future, because you have a future to live that is not just worried about what happened. And, that could be you ruminating over, this tower. Like I said, if it's not your tower, you know what I mean? Like, there's a reason you were not let in, right? And then look, people are literally jumping and falling from it, right? So, do you want to be in there now? No, of course not. That's just common sense, right? So again, don't overthink it here with this Five of Swords. So what's in the outcome, please? This is a pretty good little reading so far. I wasn't sure what was going to be going on. Someday. Oh, look at that. The star, the outcome. So you're gonna, I heard smelling like a rose, gonna come out of this smelling like a rose, because where you dip your feet, it's in good, clean energy. Okay. All right. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. You're very aware of taking care of yourself and how that can manifest. So please manifest wisely. If you are not a subscriber yet, please consider doing so. It is 100% free and helps support the channel and the messages coming to you right now. So if you like these messages, I would appreciate a subscribe or a like on the video. Again, it's 100% free and it supports all of these messages coming to you right now. So getting some clarification. Justice. Wow. Like I said, this is coming to you whether you want it or not. And this could be okay. Wow. You guys, some of this is really powerful. This is, okay. They say that justice is blind. Well, here on this card specifically, there's no blindfold. And she's holding the scales, and she possesses the wisdom of this owl, right? This wise owl here. So she's going to be delivering this justice, directly, kind of thing. And it's almost like, even if you didn't want it, right, or weren't seeking it, the blindfold is off, the mask is off, and it's like, well, this is how it's gonna play out. So let's clarify again one more, please, on this tower. We already have justice. Wow. Oh my God, you guys, the 10 of Cups. So if you feel like somebody took away an opportunity from you, it's coming back around. It always comes back around, okay? It may not look exactly like, at the time when you were thinking about it, your visualization may alter a little bit from what, the universe has in mind. That doesn't mean that you're not going to receive it, okay? And, as we enter the gift giving season, think about that as well. Like, maybe, it's not the gift you wanted, but it's like, shouldn't it be part of the thought that counts? The fact that somebody gave you a gift at all, perhaps, right? That they chose to take time out of their day to even think, oh, maybe this person would like something from me to begin with. Never mind what it is. So, with this Page of Wands, keep that. That's that open mind, that playful energy. Like, so, don't discount something if it doesn't come exactly like you think it's supposed to. Okay. Yeah, the 10 of Wands. So I think this is saying here, like, you really need to put down the kind of expectations regarding situations of the heart. Okay. And yeah. So kind of like not projecting those burdens. The Magician. Wow. Okay. So I feel like somebody definitely kind of wants to come in and offer you some kind of romantic gesture, perhaps. And you may see this person as kind of, I don't want to say flippant, but because you're in the process of putting these burdens down. But part of what they're going to do is kind of show you how you can do that. And again, get back to this kind of playful energy that you were wanting to enjoy. Okay. Okay. So, King of Wands. Yeah. Talk about some fun energy, right? Clarifying this Five of Swords now, please. Remember, not wanting you to overthink the situation. And you're like, I've been lied to before. Yeah, everybody has, right? Okay, the Hermit. So, yeah, if you're, again, like over analyzing, this might push you into this kind of hermit mode where you're like, I don't even want to be around anybody. I don't believe, what people are saying to me. Like, for some reason, there's, like a blockage there. Okay. So, if it does take you a little bit of time, that's only natural, but they're just saying here is that, oftentimes the simplest answer is the right one, or the clear path. So, you know, again, don't overanalyze what other people have come up with that doesn't even make sense. That's the part of the journey here that, you have to get back to your truth, which is where you operate from love here with this Ace of Cups. And that's why it's coming to you. So the universe is offering this to you to heal, okay? So I'll go over the signs at the end. I know I usually mention them, but ooh, and here's the Death card coming out as well. So transforming into kind of the healer that you are, the leader that you are, okay? And you don't have to be like embarrassed about it. Like, you can just shine for what you are, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? So clarifying once more, one last card, please, for this collective. The Devil. Yeah, this came out in a previous reading as well. So, yeah, this is definitely in this outcome, an end to old contracts that have refused basically to let you shine for the star that you are. I mean, I don't know how it can be any clearer, death to what ails us here and letting us be, right? Speaking words of wisdom, let it be, right? Okay. So funny, there was a guy that played that Cheers song last night, and that kind of has the same da-na-na-na, making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Kind of has a similar to let it be. Might be in the same key. Let it be, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Bottom of the deck, Six of Wands, is the overall energy. So again, yeah, moving away from things that were fake and false and not meant for you at all. And, going to, your star-studded victory for yourself. Like, and capturing the life that you envisioned for yourself. Okay? I don't know why I'm getting something about tooth whitening. Anyway, they say not to use too much of that stuff, so but I know they've improved it over the years, but Maybe that's a reminder for self-care. I don't know. Go ahead and get a quick clarification here. Alrighty. Clarifying now what the collective needs to know. Six of Cups. Okay. So once this tower is over, and you can see this eye in the sky here over this tower, you're going to be reunited with the bright people. Okay. So it might take a little bit of patience, but again, so I mean, this could even be like some kind of court situation where like somebody's like kept you from seeing somebody, you know, perhaps like your family or some kind of visitation schedule or something. Yeah, death. So over this justice card. So there's definitely going to be new arrangements. It's almost like there's a new sheriff in town, right? Yeah. Then clarifying. Queen of Cups on this 10 of Cups. Yeah. So collective, you could have been dealing with a Queen of Cups. You could be this Queen of Cups, and you could be missing, right, something that you once had. Well, this is, you know, the message is saying it's coming back. It's coming back to you now. So da 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 da, it's all coming back to me, right? Like a Celine Dion song or something. Page of Wands on top of the Page of Wands. Again, keep it fun, keep it easy. All right. Again, this gets into that don't overthink it, you know, mode, and don't shoot the messenger. Like, you know, like if somebody comes to you with the publisher's clearinghouse right at your door, are you gonna like refuse them? No, you're just like, oh, you say thank you, and you enjoy and you celebrate, right? So it's kind of like stop expecting bad news all the time. It's kind of annoying, right? Yeah. Okay. 10 of Wands. What is that? The Strength card. Yeah. So as you lay down some of these burdens, you're definitely gonna you know, need to have some strength in the situation. And maybe it's, you know, just saying like, look, I don't have as much time to dedicate to this. Maybe I can only dedicate, you know, like 50% of that time, you know, and, you know, somebody, they're just going to have to deal with it. But you have to kind of stand firm and be like, look, I'm doing this for my own purposes. Like, and you don't necessarily owe people explanations in this manner, right? And that's part of this justice that's come towards you, okay? So, one more, please. Clarify. Oh my gosh, the Empress on this Magician. Yeah, so if you have somebody around you that views you as this Empress, or you have somebody around you like this Magician, you're kind of like flirting with each other in a way, right? Or wanting to, okay? And you're wanting to try to enjoy each other's company outside of kind of the responsibilities of real life, okay? So again, not overthinking it. Yeah, literally 8 of Swords. Wow, talk about overthinking it. That would be, yeah, if you're all up in your head about the situation. Now, if you are, maybe you do need to take a time out, like this Hermit card suggests here. That doesn't mean you have to stay there, okay? Five of Wands. Yeah. So if you're in the middle of something, yeah, that's maybe why you want to kind of step back. Um, but I feel like it's almost like you don't have to fight anymore. What's that Tina Turner song? I don't wanna fight no more. Da, 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 na, na. Da, na, 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 na. I don't really wanna fight no more. Okay. And then, okay, Temperance card here on the Ace of Cups. So you could be like, well, when is this all going to work out? When's this love coming? Like, what's happening here? And it's just saying, like, look, just be patient through the situation, okay? Part of this love is where it's coming, you know, to you directly as well, okay? So definitely don't be afraid to nourish yourself during this time. Oops. Especially when we have like a season of giving, right? That is something where sometimes we forget that, it's like, are we giving to the right people? Are we giving for the right reasons? Like, um, it's okay to, take your time when deciding who to give to, okay? The star clarified by the judgment here, okay? So again, it's coming to you whether you like it or not. You could say whether they like it or not, because there's always somebody on the other side who, may not necessarily agree or think that you're getting too much. And then the turnaround is like, well, whose side are they going to be on? Six of Pentacles. Yeah. So you could have somebody coming to you, wanting, a handout or something, and you could be like, well, I don't know that I'm really going to be participating in that anymore. You could be like, my time is very valuable as well, and I just have some other things going on, blah, blah, blah. It could just be something as simple as that. Okay, one last card now, please. Queen of Wands on clarifying the Devil card. So, yeah, whoever you had this contract with, and it could have been a Queen of Wands, or you could be a Queen of Wands that was getting pulled into directions that you didn't necessarily want to be in, okay? But that time, you don't have to worry about that anymore, okay? So, in terms of signs here, we have Scorpio twice. We have Libra. We have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces with the Queen of Cups. Leo with the Strength card. Leo with the Empress, or Libra with the Empress card. We also have Virgo with the Hermit. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces with the Ace of Cups, Sagittarius with the Temperance card, Aquarius with the Star, Capricorn with the Devil card, and Leo, Sagittarius, Aries with the Queen of Wands. So, quite an arrangement. Again, take what resonates with you. Not every message is meant for everybody, okay? So if that's the case, you may need to look elsewhere for your message, which the Eight of Cups suggests overall on the bottom of the deck, okay? The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, the full moon is right around the corner. So again, the message of that this is coming whether you want it or not. It's just kind of how how things are going to shake out. Okay. This wanted to come out, and here it is again. Luck is on your side. That's that Sagittarius card again. Sagittarius season is coming up as well. So after this full moon, after, you know, some of these things start coming to you, like you might want to start thinking, and it's like, hey, maybe luck is actually on my side here. Like, you know, I am getting things that I want. I am manifesting things in a good way. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So yeah, here this Five of Swords, this Eight of Swords, you know, all this overthinking, that's part of working through your fears. And, you know, maybe for you, you know, you might want to do something a little unconventional, step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Definitely check out your astrology. There's both Western and Vedic charts, okay? But your North Node is kind of the direction you're supposed to be heading, all right? Astrologically speaking. It's time to take action. Again, this is happening whether you want it or not, okay? So, you know, these burdens are just going to be too much at this point where, you know, this justice that's coming, and it's like, you know, somebody's going to literally like take it off of your back and set it down and say, okay, it's done. It's over. Okay. Yeah, nothing is yet set in stone. So if you thought that was kind of like your path that you were going on, that's not it. All right. Things are changing, for your benefit here. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this message. Please like or subscribe, drop a comment if any of this resonates with you. And until next time, please manifest wisely. Bye-bye.